the other one that's starting to... Where's the other egg, Aubrey, that started?
He's in... Yeah, right.
Which egg is it? Is that one going to hatch too?
I think so.
There's a peephole in that one.
Good morning. I'm so excited to be here with you this morning. I just love doing my chores and all my new animals. And every time I'm with them, I think about how great God is to have made them. And so this morning, it's going to be about, can you see my baby chicks? Yeah, we're going to talk about the chicks. And you know, in the Bible, there is something for everything. And there's a verse in the Bible that talks about a mother hen and her chicks. And we're going to talk about chicks and this verse. And I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. The verse is in Matthew 23:37. And I'm going to show it to you so you know it's right from the Bible. It says, "How often I wanted to gather your children together the way the hens gather her chicks under her wings, and you were unwilling." So we're going to talk about chicks, and then I'll let you watch them while we talk about how a hen does that. Okay, will you help me out? Right here's my incubator, and the incubator has to do what a mother hen does. It has to keep the eggs warm. So I have 2 incubators. One is right here, and it's keeping these eggs warm because I'm going to try and hatch some more. And you see numbers on those eggs? One has a 3, one has a 4, and that's because I have to be like the mother hen, which is a big job. God made the mother hen to do it so easily, but I have to do it more methodically. And so I have to turn these eggs a couple times a day. So I remember which way they go. I had to put a number on them. So they were on 3s all night. So now I'm going to turn them to 4s. And the reason that I have to do this is because a mother hen would get up and she'd scurry around and she'd check her eggs and they'd turn naturally. And if you don't turn the eggs, then the chick doesn't develop right. It might have a short leg or something. And the hen knows all of this without being told. You have to turn the eggs. And in fact, I turn my eggs probably 3 times a day. But the mother hen will turn her eggs sometimes up to 50 times a day. And just making sure they're all really good. And you see, oh, did I get them all? Did I have all? Oh, there's a stray one over there. We better get that one on a 4. And in the bottom, there's a tray right here. I have to keep water in that. And that keeps moisture in the air for the eggs as they are warmed. And it's like a mother hen's body. You know, like when you stick your hand after you've been playing under your armpit and it's moist. Well, that's kind of the way the mother hen is. And it keeps the shells so that they aren't too brittle and they can peck out of them. Also, I have to have a thermometer in here. A mother hen doesn't have a thermometer. She just has a body temperature. And it has to be at about 100 degrees all the time. This one, of course, has dropped to almost 80. But that's okay because a mother hen would have to get up and get a drink and get water or get food, so the eggs would drop in temperature. When I put the lid back on, it'll go up to over 100 or really close to 100. But I have to keep that in there just to make sure. Okay, we're going to say goodbye to those eggs. And can you hear the chicks? Will you help me? They have outgrown this incubator, and it's time for them to go to a new space, and they are so ready for it. They might run away on me. I might have to catch them. You'll have to see. Oh, here's one. You help me count. 2, 3, 4. No, there's 5. And now I can shut that incubator off. And everything here we have to do like a mother hen would too. That red light that you see is a heat light, and it keeps them warm. And you have to have, like I have that hay on the bottom of the box because so they can scurry around on it. If it was just the box, it'd be too slick and they would hurt their legs. Oh, they're happy. They don't know what to do. And then down here, we have some feed. You can see that feed in the jar, and they'll find it. It's all new. And then the water. There's water down in there. And the funny thing about water, when you're raising baby chicks and aren't a mother hen, is you have to teach them how to drink because they don't have a tongue like us, so they can't swallow. Oh, look, see, they've already found the feed. They're so fun. I wish you could all come home. Oh, the little chick has found it. Now watch when they drink. They dip their bill in, and then they have to tip their head back, and the water just runs down their throat. It's not like us where we can just swallow. Oh, they're all excited about the feed. When they're first hatched, I had to dip their beak in water and tip their head back for them because the mother hen wasn't there to show them how to do that. And speaking of their beaks, when they come out of the egg, they have a little tiny thing on the end of their beaks, and it's called an egg tooth. Chickens don't have teeth, of course. That would just be silly. But they have this, what's called an egg tooth, and it's on the end of their beak, and it's harder than their beak. And it helps them crack out of the egg. If they didn't have it, they would just die within the egg. I'm going to put another video on, I hope, and you can see a brand new baby chick. It's pretty ugly. It doesn't look like these, and it's all wet, and it's flopping around. And then you can see the egg, how it came out. Oh my goodness, I don't ever know how a little chick fits in an egg, all cooped up. So if you're feeling kind of cooped up these days, just kind of think about that baby chick all curled up in the egg. One amazing thing about when they hatch out of the eggs, those chicks, God has positioned them so the big end of the egg has an air pocket in it. When you have your mom boil an egg, maybe you could have a hard-boiled egg, or Easter's coming. So when you crack the egg, at the end, the big end, there's an air pocket. And God made it so that the baby chick's head was always at that end. And so the last days when it's really cramped, it has air to breathe right there at the end by its beak. And the other thing, so they always pop the big end off first when they're hatching. It's so amazing. Do you know that it takes 21 days for a chicken to hatch? Might be fun for you to find out how long it takes a hummingbird to hatch, or maybe even the biggest egg, the ostrich. You could look that up. That'd be something fun to do. There, did you see that one? He got a drink and he had to tip his head back. These chicks are from a breed called Barred Rock. You can look up different kinds of chickens and see what different kinds there are. The Barred Rock is black and white. These will change. Maybe next week I'll show you how much they've grown. you can see how their wing feathers are starting to grow. And these are just 1 week old, these baby chicks. They were hatched on Friday, Saturday, and last Sunday. So just let me tell you quickly about, while you watch the chicks, I'll tell you what a mother hen does. When it says, God longs for us to cover us with his wings like a mother hen covers her chicks. He wants to protect us. And when a mother hen is out and about with a bunch of baby chicks, she might have 12, she might have 18, and she's talking to them all the time. Cluck, 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 cluck. And it's just a nice soothing sound. But one time I was watching and a hawk flew over. It didn't say a thing. The only thing that mother hen saw was the shadow. And all of a sudden the sound started different. And she went cluck, 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 cluck. And the chicks stopped, just like they did now. Did you hear? They quit peeping. And they all ran to their mother hen. And she spread her wings out. And she takes her beak and she pokes them in under her feathers. And then she sits right down on the ground. And that hawk can't see those little tiny chicks that would taste so good to him. And he flies on. And that's what God wants to do for us. He wants to protect us. And we have to be listening to him and hearing what he says and running to him like those little chicks. And the way that we listen to him is in the Word. You have to read those stories, and then you can go, oh, this is what he means. This is what I should do. And you run to Jesus, and you just be as happy as those baby chicks. And then you will have peace, like it says in the Bible too. Pastor Pete is talking about Colossians and the peace that God gives. And it is so perfect. Hope you have a great day and hope to see you next week. We might talk about something other than chicks next week. All right. Goodbye.